The British Commonwealth honors its war dead and traditional allies on Remembrance Day amid elevated political tensions at home and abroad. One America's Kristian Rouz looks into the matter.
We want our country to stand tall in the world.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is ramping up his final push for Brexit on the 101st anniversary of the Allied victory in the First World War. Amid parades and poppy ceremonies across the country Sunday, Johnson urged to honor the memory of the service members who gave their lives over the past century, who made Britain what it is today. The Prime Minister didn't hesitate to criticize Labour Party leader Jeremy Corbyn ahead of a snap general election next month.
We support our armed forces. We believe them. He actually said he wants to ban them. We back our police in the fight against street crime and knife crime. His party thinks that stop and search is oppressive and inappropriate.
Observers say this year's Remembrance Day marks an unprecedented level of political tensions, both in the UK and abroad. Aside of Brexit, Britain is facing tough choices over its future role in international affairs after its exit from the EU is complete. Johnson is urging closer ties with other nations of the Commonwealth, most of which also mark the Remembrance Day. But the British public rallied to the Imperial War Museum in London to recognise the nation's other traditional allies.
It's right that we remember all those who gave their lives. The allies are Great Britain, United States of America, and the former Soviet Union.
Meanwhile, the UK has seen a rise of its influence in Southeast Asia over the past few months. The autonomous city of Hong Kong has not celebrated Remembrance Day since its handover from Britain to China in 1997, but this year, colonial flags, Union Jacks and symbols of the British Empire made an unlikely comeback. This comes amid ongoing anti-communist protests in the city, and many Hong Kong residents say they will fight Beijing to the end, just like they fought the Japanese Empire alongside their British peers many decades ago.
After the extradition law happened in Hong Kong, and people knowing that the history of Hong Kong, and now so we are here to have giving a memory of the soldiers who died for the Hong Kong.
And back in London, the royal family, Prime Minister Johnson and leader of the opposition Corbyn took part in the official Remembrance Day ceremony. Military veterans marched in the streets. While Royal Air Force planes dropped thousands of poppies from the sky in memory of soldiers who never returned home. And while Johnson reiterated his message of national unity in the face of the EU,
come with us, get Brexit done, and take this country forward.
Others highlighted the elevated threats of terrorism, nuclear proliferation and war facing Britain and the world like never before. Amid these mounting challenges, some say for the first time in decades, a Remembrance Day marks a moment where Britain's past meets its present and future. Kristian Rouz, One American News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.